know some of the titles may not make sense, but trust me, the content will be relevant. Certain keywords helps my videos rank high within the YouTube algorithm. I'm pretty much uploading content for free. I'm not kidding. I will show you my numbers in another video dedicated to the topic. And I don't mind providing free content because I love what I do. I love talking about hair. I'm very passionate about hair, but I would like to make some upgrades. Love to upgrade my camera, my lighting, my editing software, my computer, all channel related items. I am thinking about going full time for 2021. And I know that's really weird. Like you wait 10 years to decide you want to go full time on YouTube, but just trying something new, you know, let's see how it goes. But it'll never happen at this rate, okay? At the CPM that YouTube is currently giving me, it will never happen. Again, ignore the titles. Just know that the content will be relevant. I appreciate your cooperation and understanding. And yeah. So, how to save money. How to save money? You spend less, okay? Now on with the video. If you haven't watched part 1, 2, or 3, then you're going to be scratching your head throughout this entire video. I've covered so much information in parts 1, 2, and 3 that I unfortunately will not be addressing questions that have already been covered in parts 1, 2, and 3. I don't want to bore my audience by answering the same questions over and over again. So please check out part 1 through 3 if you haven't already. I appreciate it, and thanks a bunch. I'm going to try my best to explain what I'm doing here because I don't know, it's hard to explain something that I'm pretty much, making up as I go. But what I'm trying to accomplish by twisting and looping, I'm trying to interlock all strands to prevent hair from slipping out. Basically, that's all it is. From the beginning, I didn't do a good job aligning the hair and securing the hair prior to sewing the hair. That's why you see little random pieces sticking out. The goal is to properly align the hair first, so when it's twisted and looped, hair remains securely locked in. That's the whole point of it all. Those random strands sticking out have a greater chance of slipping out. That's why it's so important to make sure that each strand is aligned. Even if you have to cut it all the way down and risk losing inches, I'd rather lose inches than lose strands. I prefer to use transparent thread, the clear thread. It has a lot more give than regular thread, and weave thread is just way too thick. Sewing each piece to make sure it doesn't become unraveled. process of bonding the hair is simple. Just keep interlocking hair until you're satisfied with the length and thickness. I can make the wefts as thick as I want, or I can make them as thin as I want. I can just keep piling on as much hair as I want or as less as I want. That's the beauty of creating your own hair. Now this will be my very first weft for my wig. It will be at the very bottom. We'll all agree that it's not the most aesthetically pleasing. The construction is not the prettiest, and can't help that. But the main goal was to make sure the hair was free flowing and moving. Also making sure the hair doesn't shed out. So you won't even see the tracks. Each track will overlap the previous one. So you will never see the construction of the weft. The weft is not the greatest. You can tell it was, DIY. I enjoy every step of this process. I really do. I really do view it as working on a hobby. When I construct the wig, I feel very relaxed. It's really more like a stress reliever to me. It's actually like a hobby. You have a hobby that you enjoy. That's how I view working on my wig. I'm not sitting inside some sweatshop feverishly working around the clock 24 hours a day nonstop working on a wig like some of you guys assume. That is absolutely not the case. I went up to a year not working on a wig. So if time permits, I'll work on the wig. If time does not permit, I will not work on the wig. I work on it when I have time, just like a hobby. You work on it when you have time. I think where a lot of you guys are misunderstanding, I've been collecting my shed hair for 7 years. But I've only been working on the wig on and off since 2018. Collecting my shed hair for 7 years, working on the wig on and off since 2018. I have a very colorful life outside of working on the wig. Trust me, I'm not sitting at home every day working on this wig.